Warning: the every techniques you trust to relieve stress might be masking deeper issues. You may think you are managing your anxiety, but those popular relief strategies could oversimplify a complex problem that could lead to serious consequences. Picture this: you're in a calming yoga class, breathing deeply and feeling in control. It seems perfect, right? But here's the catch: it might just be a temporary escape. Many people overlook that relaxing can sometimes ignore the root causes of their stress. Consider this: have you ever reached for a warm cup of herbal tea or soothing essential oils when life feels overwhelming? It feels great in the moment, but does it truly address the hidden anxiety lurking beneath? You could be pushing real issues aside without even realizing it. Now, here's the critical point. Emotional intelligence is often hailed as the key to understanding our feelings. But what if this understanding misleads you? You might believe you're mastering your emotions while missing the deeper implications of your choices. How many times have you felt fine when, in reality, you were just numb? Imagine this: after a long, stressful day, instead of confronting your feelings, you binge watch your favorite show. It seems like an easy fix, but what happens when the credits roll? The stress remains, lurking just below the surface, waiting for you to confront it. We often ignore the risks of these quick fixes. You might go for a long run, thinking it brings clarity. But what if that run is merely distracting you from unresolved issues? The real danger lies in believing you're addressing your stress when you are just skirting around it. So, what's the alternative? Imagine confronting your emotions directly, peeling back the layers instead of slapping on a band-aid. It sounds daunting, doesn't it? Yet, that's where real relief can be found. Consider journaling your thoughts or talking with someone who can help you dig deeper. It might feel uncomfortable, but that discomfort signals growth. And growth is where transformation truly begins. As you navigate your stress journey, remember, it's not just about fleeting moments of feeling good. It's about understanding the complexities of your emotions. Next time you reach for that quick fix, take a moment to pause. Ask yourself what's really going on. Embrace the journey of self-discovery. The hidden consequences of oversimplifying emotional intelligence could be blocking you from true peace. Facing hard truths might be the first step toward genuine relief. Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by your emotions, even when you thought you had a good grip on them? You're definitely not alone. Many people believe that mastering emotional intelligence is the key to managing stress. But what if I told you there is a hidden risk in oversimplifying this concept? Imagine you are at work, deadlines piling up. You remind yourself to stay calm and use your emotional intelligence to handle the pressure. But what if that very approach is actually pushing you toward burnout? Many don't see this coming. When we talk about emotional intelligence, we often overlook its complexities. It's not just about recognizing your feelings or managing stress. Focusing too much on surface-level techniques can create a false sense of control. You might think you are ready to tackle anything, but are you truly prepared for the deeper emotions at play? Think of a friend who seems unfazed, effortlessly managing crises. You ask for advice, and they suggest simple strategies like deep breathing and positive affirmations. Sounds easy, right? But what happens when those techniques don't work? You might start doubting your abilities and spiral further into stress. This is where oversimplification becomes dangerous. Everyday situations can quickly become overwhelming. You might avoid tough conversations, thinking it's better to keep things calm. But that avoidance can trap you, building resentment and increasing stress in ways you might not even realize until it's too late. Here's an important point: many confuse emotional intelligence with emotional suppression. You might think you're managing your feelings, but you could just be burying them. But you could This can lead to sudden outbursts later on, often when you least expect it. Have you ever snapped at someone over something minor? That could be a sign of deeper emotional issues. As the tension builds, you might wonder if there's a way to break free. The good news is there is. It starts with recognizing that emotional intelligence is a one-size-fits-all solution. It requires nuance, self-awareness, and often a willingness to sit with discomfort. So, how do you begin to untangle this complexity? Start by reflecting on your emotional responses. Instead of reaching for quick fixes, ask yourself, what's really going on beneath the surface? What emotions are you genuinely feeling? This process is easy, but it's essential. As we wrap up, remember this: emotional intelligence is incredibly powerful, but only when you truly understand it. Don't let oversimplification lead you off course. Embrace the complexity, sit with your feelings, and give yourself the space to grow. If this resonates with you, take a moment to reflect on your own emotional landscape. Understanding yourself is the first step in navigating the hidden pitfalls of oversimplifying emotional intelligence. You've got this. Have you ever felt that familiar knot in your stomach right before an important meeting? You're definitely not alone. But what if I told you that this stress might signal something deeper, a misunderstanding of your emotional intelligence? Imagine this: you're juggling countless tasks throughout your day. The pressure builds, and you keep telling yourself, "I've got this." But do you really? This is where many of us stumble without even realizing it. The problem is that many stress management techniques oversimplify emotional intelligence. They make it seem easy, as if a few breathing exercises or positive affirmations can fix everything. But what happens when those quick fixes fall short? What's really going on beneath the surface? Picture yourself at a social gathering. You're smiling and laughing, but inside, you're desperate to escape. That disconnect is a sign that you might be ignoring your true emotional responses. Many of us push these feelings aside, thinking we can just power through. But what happens when this becomes a habit? Think back to the last time you felt overwhelmed. Did you reach for that easy stress relief strategy? Maybe you found yourself scrolling through social media or binge-watching a show. Sound familiar? These distractions only mask the real issue, creating a false sense of coping and leaving you unprepared for life's real challenges. Now, let's dig a little deeper. What if those coping mechanisms aren't just ineffective but actually harmful? Each time you ignore, your emotional needs can create a wall, and one day that wall might come crashing down, leaving you to face a mountain of unresolved feelings. It's crucial to explore this further. Instead of merely managing stress, what if you embraced emotional intelligence in a more meaningful way? Consider viewing your emotions as signals rather